Hey guys, we're going to have a quick look at my sales for the last 2 weeks. This should give you an idea of some of the markets that might also be hot on your server. I'll be showing you my sales data on both my accounts on Outland EU. Now let's dig in. In terms of highest quantity sales, we can see Giant Dinosaur Bones in the top of the list with almost 10,000 bones sold. Card of Omens and Mysterious Fortune cards saw a few sales. A few Legion Enchants and Legion Food showing up on the list, but I imagine this list looks much better on my other account. Let's go check it out. Okay, this looks much better. 713 Bear Tartar sold and 621 gliders. Those gliders have been really nice for a long time. Again, selling the WAD, Draenic Invisibility Potions, and old repair bots. Legion Mana Gems and Crystals are a very easy flip. Any of you guys can do it. I flipped about 50 of each. You guys can certainly do more. Buy low, sell high. Now, Saber's Eye sales are down because they dropped to 4K each, and I'd much rather save them for night hold, or at least when prices are a little higher, so only 20 of each of those gems. And I had an enormous amount of Legion shards, so I made 100 of each enchant that uses them, and you'll see my sales improving soon on these. So far, only 10 to 30 of each type for the 2-week period. Now let's look at the most expensive items that we've sold. Sulfuran Hammer is at the top of the list for 40k. Jewel Crafting Legion necks and rings. You'll soon start seeing some of the WAD stage gear showing up as I recently decided to start making it again as my leftovers have been selling well and I'm out. You can see a few pieces of stage gear here in the list. Spellstrike Hood is another specific item that sells fairly well with some really nice profit. You'll see lots of old content tailoring, leatherworking, and blacksmithing items, especially blacksmithing weapons, so make sure you're not overlooking this stuff. I've also farmed up a bunch of bloods on my blacksmith and made a bunch of Legion gear, so you're seeing lots of that stuff being sold here. We also see some Cobra scale hats that have always sold really well. The only hard part is getting cheap Cobra scales. Thankfully, Zionic keeps me supplied in that department. Okay, now I'm just going to scroll down through the list because we don't have time to cover everything that's in here, just so you guys can see it for yourself. Alright, we saved the best for last. Some of my favorite markets I sell in this account. While I play my main, I undercut quite a bit on this stuff. You see the Jewel Crafting Panthers on the list here with the big one topping the list. Zionic has been getting tons of Legion BOE epics while farming on his multi-boxers, so I've been selling these items here. I'm thinking about getting into flipping the 101 epics as well. Only 8 Vial of the Sands. Usually it's closer to 1 a day, but I also ran out for a few days there in the last 2-week stretch. Another Sulfuran Hammer sold on this account. I'm telling you guys, it's a great item. The Legion Scribe trinkets have been one of my most favorite markets. Sure, the prices come down, but the profits are still pretty insane. I've sold 3 elixirs from the Christmas event that I didn't mean to sell, but I still turned a nice profit, holding on to the rest for much later down the road. Sold some transmog items, but I'm pretty much out of transmog, so we'll have to start doing some loot appraiser runs soon on stream. Saber's Eyes are also showing up on the list, but only 20 of each, which we already talked about. And 3 more Phantom Blades over here for a total of 6 in the last 2 weeks. And again, more Legion crafted gear from blacksmithing and jewel crafting. I don't have the bloods to do much tailoring and leatherworking Legion gear, but I'm going to be working on that real soon, so you'll see in the next sales video that those items should be picking up. Legion Glyphs and Vantis Rune sales have been down a bit over the last 2 weeks. Hopefully it's going to be picking up soon. Alright, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment.